Sadness can be found in any form of media, and anime is no exception. So today, I'm going to be talking about anime moments that made me cry.
Say that again?
Yup, that's definitely going to be this video's title. Alright, let's start with the first moment that made me cry. And it came from the anime named Naruto. You all know and love this anime. And of course, you all know the moment too. It's Jiraiya's death. As a youngling, this hit me way harder than Ace's death. What can I say? Jiraiya getting jumped and impaled by his former student, sinking into a deep sea, thinking he was a failure, and the only thing he ever did right was raising Naruto? Thinking about it just makes me sad. RIP to the GOAT, Jiraiya. You got questionable beliefs, but you will be remembered. And I did cry for like a whole day for you too. And speaking of the GOATs, the next moment that broke me for weeks was one from Gurren Lagann, which on the surface feels like an anime only about hype, horror, and action. But this moment made me realize how wrong I was. And I'm not talking about Kamina's death, RIP to another GOAT. I'm talking about the wedding scene. Looking at Simon finally gaining a bit of happiness after all the loss and suffering, only for his fiancée to disappear right before his eyes, just because she was tied to the final villain. And of course, defeating him means that she disappears from the world too. And that was the moment that I started feeling the losses that Simon had throughout the series, and I couldn't control the tears that came after. This truly was one of the saddest endings in anime, in my book. But if we're talking about the saddest anime endings, then it'll be competing with July in April, as this is another one of those anime that is not for the weak. And yes, I know Takopi's original sin is sad. I know Angel Beats graduation episode hit like a truck. And yeah, I know Anna's ending made my heart sing too. But none made me cry like your line April's ending. This is the whole reason I made this video in the first place. But before I get into it, unlike the other two anime, which I barely explain a thing, Your Line April is an anime about Arima, a prodigy of the piano, who loses his passion after the passing of his mom, who meets a girl called Kayori, who happens to be a prodigy with the violin and a big fan of Arima. As you know, they get closer to one another, with Kayori making promises to Arima to always be by his side and support him. So you know where this goes, as naturally their bond grows stronger, which the anime did a very good job portraying. But they did too good of a job, as we later find out that Kayori is and has been terminally ill the whole time. And of course, she has a surgery that seems to happen right as our MC has a performance. And then, yeah, after which we hear that she died. And her surgery and that scene was meant to represent her death and passing on. Like, damn, that really hit hard. After that, no anime has ever made me cry again. Though I still get sad from other anime, but no moment has made me shed a tear since then.